Night falls. The air hangs heavy, thick with the scent of damp earth and unseen blooms. Fireflies flicker like scattered stars amongst the tangled vines of the Paraguayan forest. But a different kind of light dances in the eyes of the Guarani elders. It is a fear, ancient and cold, that chills them more than the humid night air. They speak of the Pombero, a whisper, a rustle in the leaves, the haunting melody of a distant flute. He is near. In the rural heartlands of Paraguay, Argentina and Brazil, stories of the Pombero are more than just folklore. They are warnings, passed down through generations, tales told to keep children close to the hearth and travellers wary of the shadows. For in these lands the line between myth and reality blurs with the setting sun, and the darkness holds its breath. No two descriptions of the Pombero are ever quite the same. Some say he is short and squat, covered in thick hair. Others describe a towering figure with skin like charred bark. His eyes, however, are always the same. Two burning embers that pierce the darkness, reflecting a mischievous and often cruel intelligence. He is a shapeshifter, a master of disguise. He can mimic the calls of birds, the rustling of small animals. He lures the unwary deeper into the forest with promises of honey and tobacco. He is both man and beast, spirit and shadow. He is the embodiment of the untamed wilderness, and he demands respect. The Pombero is a creature of duality. He can be a mischievous trickster, stealing tools and leading travelers astray. He might leave gifts of tobacco for those who leave him offerings, a sign of his favor. But anger him, and his retribution is swift and brutal. He is known to curse livestock, sour milk, and bring illness upon families. He preys on those who disrespect nature, who hunt for sport, or who cut down trees without asking permission. His wrath is a force of nature itself, unpredictable and unforgiving. A pact of silence. The most disturbing stories speak of the Pombero's desire for human women. He is said to be obsessed with fertility, driven by an insatiable need to reproduce. He steals away women who wander alone at night, holding them captive in his hidden forest realm. The children born of these unions are said to be strange and unsettling, bearing the mark of their otherworldly father. But the villagers dare not speak of it, for to acknowledge the Pombero's offspring is to invite his attention, to risk drawing his wrath upon the entire community. So they maintain a pact of silence, a shared fear that binds them together in the face of the unknown. The legend endures. In an age of concrete and technology, the legend of the Pombero persists. He is a reminder of the power of the natural world, of the ancient forces that still hold sway over our lives. He is a cautionary tale, a warning against greed, disrespect, and the folly of underestimating the wild. So the next time you find yourself walking through a moonlit forest, listen closely. You might hear the distant sound of a flute carried on the wind, and remember the Pombero is always listening. He is watching, and he remembers those who whisper his name.